The recently released quarterly crime statistics showed a 6.9% decrease in murder and a 24.5% decrease in attempted murder in the Western Cape. These figures have been attributed in part to the close working relationship between the police and the Department of Community Safety in the province.
1,056 LEAP officers currently are deployed to the murder stations. They work under the command and control of the SABC. We do believe it is these additional law enforcement officials on the ground working together with the SABC. There's integrated planning and then operations under the command and control of the SABC that has resulted in a reduction in the murder rate in these areas.
But a number of challenges remain. Areas such as Nyanga, Khayelitsha, Philippi and Lavender Hill are still among some of the crime hotspots. And while the Western Cape is the only province that recorded a decline in the number of murder cases in the last quarter, residents are still concerned about high levels of crime.
In the area of Nyanga, one can safely say there's been an improvement in the past 2 years, especially that we have managed to reduce the high volumes of murder. But what is disappointing us is the fact that whilst we have reduced murders, we are now sitting with challenges of high rape cases and also the issue of car hijacking.
The report has found that some 45% of the 2,785 detectives at stations are untrained in the basic detective learning program, while in a sample of 60 police stations in the province, more than half of the police vehicles were in poor working condition. Lost dockets and DNA backlogs have also been cited as major stumbling blocks.
There were backlogs in forensic and DNA analysis, and doctors' watching briefs found that many cases, including murder, are struck from the roll owing to outstanding forensic science laboratory reports and post-mortem reports. In conclusion, there's an urgent need for SABC National to address the problems with analysis in the forensic science laboratory. The backlog in tests continues to grow, impacting on SABC's ability to properly investigate crimes.
The report recommends, among others, that additional detectives and reservists be recruited, appointed and deployed to areas where they are needed. Advanced and specialized training of detectives has also been listed as critical. Firearms stockpiles should be closely managed to prevent the leakage of confiscated firearms, and confiscated firearms should be destroyed on a more regular basis. The committee chair says he'll write to the acting provincial police commissioner to request timelines on SABC's turnaround strategy in the Western Cape. Vanessa Puna, SABC News, Cape Town.